I'm Mr. Two Slivering. I'm with Shark.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Fox in at the point guard. And for the Pelicans, we've got Ben Simmons, also Trey Murphy out there. And it's Brooks in at center, filling out the middle. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Here's King. Nifty move, and he sinks the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it's in there.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Simmons with a screen on Fox. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Sohan. This one for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's New Orleans now. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Now here's Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Left side, Johnson. Sohan outside. Fox for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Sometimes Fox gets room behind the three-point line because of that blow-by ability.
Outside Jones. Pass to King. Crosses over. Here's Brooks. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
On the wing, Vassell, defended by Jones. Vassell against Jones. Vassell's shot is good.
Well, those were some weight room points from Vassell, flexing his muscles.
Simmons.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's King. 23 points his last outing. And Fox comes to help. Stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Up top, Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 to shoot. The Pelicans pull it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Over to the left wing. There's the three. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Sohan. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Jones. Brooks outside. Here's King. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Brooks against Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got his second bucket on the night.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pelicans trail by 8. Here's King. And Fox comes to help. King pass to Jones. That's tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to King. Brooks the screen on Fox. To the middle. Brooks the pass to King. Here's Jones. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Sohan, right side. The three. Brooks with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's King. Sohan with a rebound. On the wing, Vassell. Simmons defending. Fox outside. Back to Vassell. Pass to Sohan. 5 on the clock. And here's Fox. Puts up a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Fox has got 6 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pelicans trail by 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Here's King. Anthony up top. There's a screen by Anthony. Jones from outside. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Castle on the wing. 4-3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Here's King. He's guarded by Castle. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 13. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for New Orleans. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's King. He's guarded by Castle. Stolen by Castle. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Harper. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Fox. Clock at 6. For San Antonio, Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama, and Brogdon is subbed in for Fox.
San Antonio substitution. Cornette, Malcolm Brogdon.
Cornette sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Castle. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Castle's got 5 now.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Brooks. And it's Cornette with a rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's an 18-point lead. Castle against Anthony. Cornette passes to Brogdon. Cornette sets a screen. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Anthony against Brogdon. They set the pick. Pass to Harper. Castle outside for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's tipped. Stolen by Castle. The 3 from Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
New Orleans calls timeout. And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Brooks. Kuzma comes in for Ben. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's King. Pass to Galloway. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Beasley. The 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
They've got Marvin Bagley. Malik Beasley is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's King in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. 6 to shoot. Here's Fox. Soft touch off the glass. Fox has got 8.
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
Here's King. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Here's Fox. Castle outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. Kuzma outside. Pass to King. They set the pick. Inside. Galloway can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game. and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Back to Beasley. Pass to King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. And that one, good. Harper's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
To end the run. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
And here's New Orleans now. Here's King. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Now Fox fires for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's King. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's King. He has 6. Beasley outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to King. Over Castle. That one's wide left. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox, pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's King. Pass to Beasley. From outside, off the mark. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-4 run. Harper passes to Fox. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Well, New Orleans shooting only 36% during the second. And here's Beasley from outside the arc. Not going to go that time.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going. This hasn't been his quarter.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
New Orleans calls timeout. Some changes for New Orleans. Brooks, he's checked in for Galloway. Trey Murphy comes in for Kuzma. And Boston subbed in for Beasley. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Keldon Johnson comes in for Harper. And it's Vassell in for Fox. Boston left side. Pass to King. Over Castle. And again, New Orleans, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And Sohan gets it to go. Sohan's got 8.
Guys, it'll be interesting to see if this becomes a consistent shot in Sohan's arsenal. I like seeing him continue to work on it.
Pass to Brooks. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. San Antonio's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Coach, after making the playoffs 22 consecutive years up through 2019, the San Antonio Spurs have not been back to that stage since.
Well, every franchise Even storied ones like the Spurs go through transitional periods. Fortunately for them, they have a lot of young talent and should be back in the playoffs sooner rather than later.
Boston outside. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has gotten his third basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Johnson with a bucket.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
.151 left to play in the second quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Bagley passes to King. Brooks outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
A minute 6 left in the second. Pass to Castle, puts one up from 19, tipped, and that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. There's 57 seconds left in the second. Johnson on the wing. 5 points in the game. Knocks it down from distance.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Can they get it? And Trey Murphy gets a three.
He chucks up a lot of threes. Murphy clapping back in a hurry.
Sohan outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama finds Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And it's Boston with the rebound. King, the pass to Brooks. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brooks has got 8 points.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Here's Castle. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the San Antonio Spurs destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the New Orleans Pelicans.
When you are turning the ball over this much, you are digging your own grave. I got a couple shovels in the car.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, they've been reckless. You know, they're hearing it in the locker room right now. Okay, next on the docket, multiple players about to be wearing different jerseys.
This team went all in on Zion, making their intentions clear. They want to win now.
Talking to people around the team's front office, there's a belief that Zion can put them over the top. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Fox in at the point. Pass to Brooks. The kick out to Simmons. Jones from outside. San Antonio with a rebound. And here's Vassell. Now Johnson. Fox outside. Takes a three. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
3 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Johnson's got 11 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. King, the pass to Brooks. Fade away. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jones against Vassell. Jones, the pass to King. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Back to Vassell. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Vassell's got his second basket.
I just love the ball movement.
The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I'd have been lying to you. Guys?
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Fox. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's King. Give him 8. Brooks finds Simmons. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Fox. And he drives in. That one falls. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Jones feels it out. Pass to King. Brooks outside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Brooks. Here's King. Back to Brooks. Stolen by Wembanyama. Sohan, right side. Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Got a piece of it. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Brooks, the pass to Simmons. Here's King. He's covered by Fox. To stop the run, and Trey Murphy gets a 3. He's got 6.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Fox outside. Steps back and shoots. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Bay comes in for Brooks, and Anthony subbed in for Jones.
Fearless from just about anywhere on the court. Anthony will take these shots any chance he gets.
Here's Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
A lefty who is lightning quick. De'Aaron Fox is one of the toughest covers in the league. The development of his three-point shot has been big because it forces you to come out to him.
Anthony, the pass to Simmons. Here's King. No good on the triple.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Out of bounds, it'll be Pelicans ball. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Spurs, 4th.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Harper comes in for Johnson. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Vassell. And Stephon Castle's subbed in for Fox. Knocks down the long K. Anthony's got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Brogdon. Still without a bucket. Pass to Castle. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Anthony outside. Here's King. Over Castle. And it's King missing.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Here's Harper. Simmons defending. From deep, Wembanyama. Anthony grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
King, the pass to Anthony. Here's King. Give him 8. Bay with a screen. Down low. Simmons. Here's Anthony. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
Pass to King. And here's Simmons. Bay from long range. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Harper passes to Brogdon. Kicks it out to Barnes. Wembanyama screen. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Another shot. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far. Pelicans shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. They've got Brandon Boston, Kyle Kuzma out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Galloway in at the 4 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's King. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Castle. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, excellent decision-making from Castle to set up his teammate.
Here's New Orleans now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Bagley, a screen on Brogdon. From downtown, knocks down the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside Brogdon. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Castle misses.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
King, the pass to Kuzma. Bagley sets a screen. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Castle with it. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Brogdon. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's King on the wing, Kuzma. Austin right side. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Brogdon. Cornette sets a screen to the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's just great feel from Brogdon. Just an unselfish dump to his man.
And the Pelicans shooting 40% from the field in this one. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Kuzma. To the paint. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Castle, the open look. And it's Boston with the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Harper. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Buries it from 3. Brogdon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Jacks up a 3. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
From deep, Harper. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
3 points.
Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, the rookie with the response from 3. Dylan Harper clapping back.
Left side Bagley. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Boston. Inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now Brogdon. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Beasley's checked in for the Pelicans. San Antonio also making some changes. Olynyk comes in for Barnes. And it's Champagny in for Harper. And that one's good. Bagley.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Cornette. Back to Castle. Deflected! Here's King. Here's Galloway. Guarded by Olynyk. Kuzma for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Beasley against Brogdon. Olynyk with a screen on Beasley. Pass to Castle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
And he makes a first. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And let's go courtside. There's some news on Herb Jones. Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Pelicans head athletic trainer. He said there is tendonitis in the knee, and it is a source of debilitating pain right now. Obviously not how they plan to start the year, and they'll have to make some early adjustments to compensate. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
And stolen by Beasley. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Brogdon with a bucket.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to King. Down low. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. And here's Beasley. Six to shoot. Bagley, a screen on Brogdon. King off the mark there with a three. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. And Barnes, the bucket, on the assist by Castle. Castle's got his 6th assist of the night. New Orleans is shooting around 44%. Not bad. Kuzma outside. To the middle. Here's King. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
to the paint. Here's Cornette, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Pelicans last season, Stan, just 21 wins, their worst record in over a decade.
Well, look, they were hamstrung by injuries, and that's been an issue for the last few years with New Orleans. When healthy, this team has the talent to compete in the West, but they haven't been able to stay healthy.
Castle, and he drops it in from the low post. Castle's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Brogdon against Kuzma. Brogdon, the pass to Cornette. Now here's Castle, tightly guarded, lays it up and banks it in. Castle's got 21 points in the game.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Beasley outside, lets the three fly. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
Pass to Castle. It's blocked! 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
HB, you have playoff experience. What's your advice to these teammates to get to that level?
We have the talent, we have the coaching. It's just a matter of every day approaching that with that mindset that we're going to go take it. I think if we come out with the energy and focus that we've shown that we can do, we'll put ourselves in a great position to have fun in the postseason.
The mental is just as important as the physical. Thanks so much, HB.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
I hurt their feelings. You can find your at all type of events. How the Vegas front row to all of if born